Hello and welcome to the Northeastern Pennsylvania segment of PFN Taps into the State. I'm EJ Samuel, the Nate Yinzer. We have a lot of football going on. Let's dive right into the action. Off to Carbondale to start off. Jackson Pocus from 22 yards out will get Lakeland on the board quite early. 10:05 left in the first quarter, and that was not all. Moving on, Rocco Spatero added on a QB keeper run from 4 yards out. That would make it 14-0 Lakeland with 6:22 left in the first quarter, and again, they continued to roll. Rocco Spatero was not done, like I said, with the kickoff return. They got a touchdown to open up the second half. This ended up making it 40-7 in favor of Lakeland. Carbondale was unable to keep up. This touchdown was only one of many. Lakeland final score 52-14 over Carbondale. Now out to the black hole in Lehman. Berwick. Lehman wasn't able to get much going, but we jump to the second where Alex Smith scores at the swinging gate formation, 7-0 Lake Lehman. But things did in fact take a turn on the ensuing possession. It was Berwick's Gavin Galatucia setting the Dogs up for the field goal, and Lake Lehman led 7-3 at half after the field goal was successful. Moving on to the third quarter, it was Berwick's Tymir Wilkerson. He is going to be a story all year. He extends the Berwick lead. In the fourth quarter, freshman quarterback Braden Cleaver took this one to the house to ice it. Berwick takes down Lake Lehman 24-7, and this is the Dogs' first Week 1 victory since 2019. Quick over to West Pittston. Jack Gravine gets Wyoming area on the board right off the hop for a 7-0 lead. That's 53 yards to the house. Moving on, late in the second quarter, Jacob Jekyll scores with a 1-yard touchdown run. This ties the game at 7, and Crestwood said, "We ain't done." This is just before halftime. Gavin Feeney kicks a 27-yard field goal. This would end up giving the Warriors the 10-7 lead at halftime. However, in the third quarter, Jaden Shedlock finds Jack Rogers wide open. This is 48 yards for the score, giving the Comets a 14-10 lead late in the third quarter. But just as the third quarter was about to come to a close, Trustin Johnson scores, and 5 yards out makes it 17-14, shows why he's the big dog in West Pittston. And late in the fourth quarter, Gravine finds Nick Champy for a 43-yard touchdown. This made it 24-14, and oof, sigh of relief, they survived the Crestwood comeback, 24-21 victory over the Comets. On to the land of pizza as Old Forge and their Devils took on the Invaders of West Scranton. This game was very crazy, but Old Forge struggled to move the ball early. And when I say I made them pay, West Scranton made them pay. Hello, Dayron Groves on this one. Hello, 7-0. Both teams struggled to move the ball pretty much all game, but on this specific one, West Scranton with a blocked punt, a big man. Hello, Will the Thrill Wozniak. Not only does he block the punt, he receives it in the end zone, and it's a tie game. Old Forge, however, found out that this was a game of defense, as deep at the end of the third quarter, they throw a pick six, and it is 14-7 at the hands of Casual Colbert, who took it for 6. Casuals Colbert for 6. They ended up winning 20-7, scoring in garbage time, and we got a chance to talk to Dayron Groves.
Coming in to win every game. That's the mentality. Every game to win, win, win. If it's not win, that's not the mentality. That's all we're looking for is to win. We're going to work hard every day. We worked hard all summer, and we just going to win.
Two different tales. Dunmore trying to rebound from last year. Riverside trying to keep it going. They meet in week 1, and Dunmore gets it off the hop. Jackson Harding 3-yard run, 7-0 here at the end of the first quarter. However, Dunmore quarterback Weston Yanoni, having transferred, showing everybody why he's the real deal here, weaving 32-yard touchdown run and 14-7 Dunmore mid-second quarter. However, one thing Riverside coaches preach is never say die. Jared Jackson, 46-yard touchdown run, tied this at 14 late in the second quarter. We're not done yet, my friends. Riverside kicker Santino D'Amico misses a 38-yard attempt with just enough distance, but wide left, and we're going to overtime. Now, this clip, a little controversial to some people, but Dunmore fullback Brandon Mecca with the run ruled a fumble before he scored, and Riverside would recover in the end zone. They kick the field goal. D'Amico gets a chance at redemption, hits the 22-yarder, wins it for Riverside 17-14, and now it's on like Donkey Kong. This was a Saturday night game. Holy Redeemer starts at home. They take on Nativity BVM, but BVM got off to a really quick start. Colt Mason, 3-yard touchdown run. That makes it 6-0 Green Wave after they missed the extra point. Now, BVM did not pump the brakes at all. Mason was intercepted, however. Holy Redeemer got some shade of life. Kevin Arroyo got this one. Mason runs again, though. BVM did not give up. 16-yard keeper for the touchdown. This would make it 22-0 Green Wave just before half. And again, like I said, BVM refused to put the brakes on. And Bentley Juarez wanted a piece of the action as well. This time, 36-0 Green Wave, a 6-yard touchdown run. 36-0 was the final. Now, here are a couple other scores that happened in District 2. We had quite the batch of games, and even a few upsets. Valley View 14-10 over Scranton Prep. Pittston area with a big win over Mid-Valley 46-9. Trail just held on against Tunkhannock 35-21. And it was Abington saying, why not us? 21-13 over East Stroudsburg South. Lots more action. Where that came from, back in just a second.